everyone, my name is Bizaster and welcome to, or back to, my channel. If you're a returning viewer, the first thing I want to say is, I'm really sorry I'm uploading this video late, but here's the thing. Waiting longer to upload it actually worked out in the end, because now I have more information related to the topic of this video. I'm still sorry for the late upload though. So what is the topic of this video? Well, it's none other than that huge Nintendo leak that we got a few weeks ago. That's right, in case you somehow haven't heard about it yet, there was a huge Nintendo leak recently, one that is ridiculously exciting. The source of it is the well-known Nintendo leaker Nate the Hate, who is arguably the most credible leaker in the game, and he dropped some pretty massive bombshells back in March. According to his sources, we're going to be getting some crazy new games coming out this year and next year. I was a little hesitant to make this video at first. These claims are, after all, alleged, and I try not to make videos based on leaks, but just a few days ago we got some proof that these leaks may actually turn out to be real. Now, I don't want to say anything too crazy, but one of the many statements from Nate that I'll go into a sec was that Splatoon Raiders, the Splatoon spin-off game that was announced last year, would be releasing this summer. And just a few days ago, Nintendo released an official promotional video announcing that the game would be dropping in July, which is in summer. Which I guess I didn't really need to clarify that, but... So in other words, one of Nate's leaks was just proven to be true. Sure, it could have been a complete guess and a shot in the dark, but that makes all of this seem kinda likely. One thing's for sure though, after that Splatoon Raiders release date dropped, I had to rewrite and refilm a lot of footage. So today, I want to not only go into all of Nate's leaks, I also want to give my thoughts on each one. So, let's do it. And also, I'll put the YouTube link to the original podcast episode he did in the description. Alright, so the first thing that we're allegedly getting is already insanely exciting, and that is a brand new Star Fox game. And honestly, I feel like even if you're not a Star Fox fan, this is a really wild prospect. I mean, it's been an entire decade since we've gotten a new game in that classic franchise, which is huge in and of itself. I personally like the Star Fox franchise. I played and enjoyed Star Fox 64 3D a lot, and I played as much of the original SNES game as I could take before the graphics permanently blinded me. Oh, and I also played that one Starlink Battle for Atlas game when it came out, but not even for an hour, and I only really got it so I could get that sick Fox and Airwing model. But honestly, even outside of the idea of getting my hands on a brand new Star Fox game, I think this leak is super exciting. I mean, many people, including myself honestly, thought that this long-dormant franchise was sorta dead. I talked about the most recent entry in this franchise, Star Fox Zero on the Wii U, kinda briefly in my Forgotten Wii U Games video, and like I said in that video, that game sold pretty poorly and received pretty bad reviews. And I honestly think that's what did the series in for such a long time. But you know what? I'll say it. I think that this leak could very much be accurate. I'm not like Nate the Hate. I'm not some expert leaker with inside sources. I'm an idiot YouTuber who doesn't know anything. But just think about it for a second. Fox had a pretty big role in the Mario Galaxy movie. I think, at least. I haven't seen it. But regardless, he's in it, and his appearance in the movie was a weirdly significant part of the marketing for it. Why else would they heavily advertise a character from a franchise that has been, no offense, forgotten about by a fair amount of people, unless they were making a new game? And by a fair amount of people, I also am including in that demographic, the demographic that saw the Mario Galaxy movie, which was largely children. The last game was in 2016, when a lot of the people seeing that movie were born. I don't know, I think it's likely they could be making a new game, and this is them garnering interest for it. I don't know. It could be absolutely nothing. It could just be that Star Fox has to do with space, so they're like, put Fox in the Mario Galaxy movie, because that's also a space-related thing. But also, I mean, it would be really sick to have a new Star Fox game. It's also, according to Nate, supposed to be a return to form for the series too, and it could open up a lot of new windows. Could we get a new F-Zero game, a new Kid Icarus game, a new Mother game? Okay, this is getting out of hand, let's move on. The second leak that Nate provides us with is related to the release windows of 3 previously announced games, the first of which is Splatoon Raiders, which, as we now know, is actually releasing this summer. Aside from this making the other leaks in this video more probable, I don't really have that much to say about this one, as I do not play Splatoon. But I can imagine that this is exciting for a lot of people. The second game he mentions is Rhythm Heaven Groove, the upcoming 5th installment in the Rhythm Heaven franchise. Hey guys, editing by Zaster here. I'm a fucking idiot. So apparently, Rhythm Heaven Groove got a release date announced like over a week ago. It's coming out on June 2nd. Eh, I'm a fucking idiot. How did I not know this until I went to go edit this video? Nintendo announced it. It's official. That is exciting, because once again, June is in summer, I don't need to clarify that, meaning that this game actually is launching in the summer, meaning that Nate was right about it. This means he has been right about 2 of the leaks he talked about in this video, which is exciting, because, again, makes all this more probable. It also sucks, because I am too lazy to refilm all this shit again, so now this video is just gonna look stupid. Alright, keep talking, filming phase me. This is admittedly another Nintendo franchise that I don't involve myself too much with. I haven't played any Rhythm Heaven game, but I know a lot of people were excited when this one got announced, so that is exciting. Now we move into the third and final of the previously announced games, which is Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which I actually do have a lot to say about. According to him, it's dropping this summer, and if that turns out to be true, I will go completely insane. As one could have surmised from my reaction to the most recent Direct, guys, I am extremely excited for this game. Like, so excited that it might single-handedly make me cave in and buy a Switch too. If it, turns out to be a good game. I know that this is all alleged, but if Splatoon Raiders actually was an accurate leak, I don't know, man. Please let this happen. So yeah, that's it for the previously announced games. So now we're gonna move on to new games that he alleges are coming out. So first of all, he mentions the possibility of a new Switch sports game being surprise dropped this summer, which, I don't know, don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore both Wii Sports games, but the attempted revival with Switch Sports felt like a really soulless and charmless cash grab to me. But I mean, the possibility of this happening is likely because that game sold like 20 million copies. If it really does happen, I can only hope that it'll actually turn out well. Moving on, Nate claims that the Duskbloods, the new Switch 2 exclusive FromSoft game that was announced in the Switch 2 Direct, will launch in the later months of this year. If this turns out to be true, that would be pretty cool. I suck absolute penis at FromSoft games like Dark Souls, so I can't say for sure that I'd play it, but the trailer looked sick, and the idea of a Nintendo exclusive From Software game is pretty damn exciting. The next thing that he talks about is pretty huge. Nate claims that next year we will get a brand new 3D Mario game. Now, if this is true, then it's obviously massive. I doubt I'm in the minority when I say that most of the mainline 3D platformer entries are some of the absolute best Mario games out there. I mean, I just finished replaying Galaxy 2 with the new Switch port, and I can guarantee that it's still an easy top 10 game of all time. But, and maybe this is me being skeptical, I feel like this isn't super likely. Look, I'm not calling Nate a liar, and I would absolutely love for this to be true. And I mean, it could happen. It has been nearly a decade since Odyssey. Holy fuck, it's been nearly a decade since Odyssey, so it definitely could have been in the works. But, I don't know. If we got a new 3D Mario, I feel like it would be made by the same team that did Odyssey, and they just dropped Donkey Kong Bonanza not even a full year ago. So yeah, I don't think it's very likely. I'd love to be proven wrong though. But while all of these possibilities would be massive, I can say with confidence that this last leak is the most exciting of them all. In case you aren't aware, or you forgot, 2026 is the 40th anniversary of the Legend of Zelda franchise. And honestly, I wouldn't blame you for forgetting, because Nintendo has done jack fucking shit to celebrate it. But according to Nate the Hate, they'll be celebrating with something huge, a remake of Ocarina of Time coming later this year. This alleged remake has me excited, skeptical, and nervous all at once. Ocarina of Time is my favorite Zelda game of all time, and just one of my favorite games ever in general, and the idea of a full-blown remake of it launching this year, it sounds unreal. And because it sounds unreal, I'm hesitant to believe this rumor about it, even if the circumstances surrounding it seem likely. But I'm also kinda fearful when it comes to this, too. Here's the thing, remakes are easy to fuck up. We've seen it time and time again, and I really don't want it to happen with this game I care so much about. There is a very real and scary possibility that they'll try and modernize this game with mechanics from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I Really hope that they do not do that. Not because I hate Breath of the Wild, I love Breath of the Wild, but replacing the classic Zelda mechanics of Ocarina would seriously take away the identity of that game, and a lot of what makes it fun. But I'm not gonna go too far into this stuff right now, especially since I am currently making requests for a game that may not even exist. So yeah. And those were all of the leaks from this new batch we got, as well as my thoughts on them. With that said, that's pretty much everything I had to say. But before I go, if you enjoyed this video, then please consider liking, sharing, and especially subscribing. It really helps me out, and I'm really hoping to hit 1K subs by the end of the year. Oh, and also, leave a comment if you want. What was the most exciting leak for you? Do you think any of them are likely? You know, aside from the one that's already been confirmed to be true? Let me know. And of course, check out Nate the Hate's original podcast episode with the link below. Thank you so much for watching, I hope to see you in the next one, and until then, bye!